What's up, space pirates? This is your admiral, the Dread Pirate Dr. Disaster, and there was once a time when having good customer relations was understood to be a cornerstone of good business. But these days, at least in the video game industry, it seems to be an afterthought.
Has the planet gone mad?
When a customer has a question, even if they're giving you shit, the wise thing is to either just answer the question in an earnest way or to simply ignore it. What you really don't want to do is make a spectacle out of it, because if you do, then you've really just made an ass of yourself. But the community managers of modern game studios just can't seem to grasp this concept. For whatever reason, in their minds, the best method to handle tough questions seems to be going on a weird power trip to show off who's in charge.
I am the one who knocks. You're a moron!
Well, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, a game that's been in development for a freaking decade, and which already has a ton of people worried that it won't be a worthy follow-up to the original because of the development hell that it's been in. Well, that game has been bitten by the bad community manager curse. This image here, showing that someone got booted from this game's Steam forums simply for asking a question, has been circulating on social media, and the reaction has been terrible.
You people are idiots!
Basically, the controversy stems around this image here, where the game developers revealed the male and female versions of the playable character in the game because, of course, even after a decade of development, they still couldn't add a character creator. But the worst part about this reveal is the fact that quite obviously we see that another studio doesn't understand that we like to see differences between male and female characters. Otherwise, what's the damn point? But yeah, this image had gamers going,
they're the same picture.
And of course, the activist community managers could only reply in one way.
How dare you?
Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and also, don't forget to follow me on X, where my handle is Dr. Disaster 1. In any case, we gotta dig into this Bloodlines 2 nonsense for a game that has been in development for over a decade. Having switched from one studio to another, you'd think these people would be more grateful for any interest that they get in their project. You'd think that they'd be trying to cultivate the best relationships with their customers possible in order to recoup what has to be some pretty sizable expenditures, especially considering the fact that there has been a shitload of negativity surrounding the game every time they release anything about it. I mean, take a look at this gameplay trailer from about a year ago. It only managed 120,000 views despite being released on the official Xbox YouTube account, and it is damn near ratioed with 3,000 likes to 2.9 thousand dislikes, and the comments on it are brutal. And worse yet, for the makers of this game, they are extremely fair and pretty consistent. People all notice the same problems. This guy wrote, I don't know if they realize people want character creation and options in dialogue, decisions in the story, actual RPG. And then this guy said, I think you forgot the RPG in the RPG. And then this dude wrote, I think you guys might have accidentally made Dishonored. And then we got this one, oh boy, I guess these people don't understand the meaning of RPG and named story protagonist. They just turned away half of their player base who wanted to be their own character. You get the idea. People aren't very happy about not being able to make their own character in this game, so people were especially up in arms when it was revealed that these two characters that you can be in this game, they're both androgynous blobs, and people are not interested in playing as characters that look like this. For some reason, these game studios are hell-bent on pushing the idea that there are no differences between the sexes, but people had some questions. This person here on X says, I got banned for asking which one is the female. And yes, if you look at the image provided there, you can see that a banning was handed down by the community manager. It shows the post that they considered problematic. This person simply asked, which one is the female in the first image? I can't tell. And I mean, in fairness, this is obviously the person being a smartass, but it's an effective way of letting a company know that you aren't happy with a product. If I were the developer, I'd think this was a hell of a lot better than just coming right out and saying, your character design sucks and nobody should play this game. But the folks at The Chinese Room, the latest developer to take on this turd, they apparently have some pretty thin skin. Now, if you look at the image there, the reason given for this ban by the community manager is that they determined that the post is meant to be inflammatory. Now, once again, I would argue, based on the tone of it, that it sounds like the person is simply trying to voice their displeasure. Sure, it's an obvious rhetorical question meant to be a little bit smart-assed, but it got the point across, and the only way it really offends someone is if the whole point of what they're doing over there at the Chinese Room is activism, which of course that seems to be the case. This here is the image of the X profile for the community manager that is reportedly working on the Steam forums for this game. If you had closed your eyes and imagined what this profile looked like before I showed it to you, be honest, this is exactly how you would have imagined that it would look like, complete with pronouns listed, she, they, and an LGBT flag, because why not? And here's the thing. These studios have got to stop hiring activists working in these community manager roles. They are creating massive schisms between these studios and the gamer community. Let's be real. These activists are literally doing the opposite of their job function, and in many cases, they seem to be doing the opposite with glee. Though to be fair, these studios need to stop hiring activists as developers as well, because then we wouldn't have male and female character options that look like this in the first place, and people wouldn't have to be asking the question, which one is supposed to be the chick? Seriously, you can tell, but you have to squint to notice the slight bump on the female version's chest and the slightly more feminine cheeks and jawbone. These developers are clearly bought into this mindset where we have to blur the lines between the two sexes for whatever stinking reason. But I'm not into it, and it doesn't seem like most gamers are either. But in any event, I'm gonna leave it there. Drop your mockery of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 into the comment section below, and we will talk there. Thanks for watching me, Hearties. If you haven't already, your Admiral is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.